Hello, social media friends. I'm Viridiana Marquez with DRB Media Communications Digital News, and Danny Barrera has the story.
The Nuclear Regulatory Commission began taking testimony Wednesday, July 10th in the Midland County Commissioner's Court for a plan to bring deadly high-level waste to Andrews County, Texas. The waste would be stored above ground in dry casks that will contain irradiated fuel rods from nuclear reactors, which would be transported across the country by road, rail, and barges.
I think it's important to keep in mind there has never been a radiological release from an NRC licensed facility or transport. That's a safety record that all industry should try to aspire to. There are currently 200 similar transportation activities that go on throughout every year with zero incident.
The applicant INTERIM Storage Partners is a joint venture between ORANO, U.S.A. and Waste Control Specialists.
Andrews County is home to 150 employees of Waste Control Specialists and their families. We live here and we care about this community and its future as well. And I think that's important to keep in mind. Having been at the facility, having seen the professionalism of the employees there and the organization there, and knowing the depth to 600 feet of red bed clay, watching the management process, we are confident that it is a facility that is ideal for this sort of storage.
Judges on the Nuclear Regulatory Commission's Atomic Safety and Licensing Board will consider the application first filed by WCS.
The point of our overall licensing review is to determine whether the plan that INTERIM Storage Partners has come up with would meet the regulatory requirements to do this safely and protective of public health and safety and the environment. So that's a decision that's coming out further, not to be made today, but further over the next year or two as our staff completes its review of the application.
On Tuesday, July 9th, one day before the Nuclear Regulatory Commission hearings, concerned citizens, including clergy, oil industry executives, parents, and others, gathered in the parking lot of the Rudder Building to voice their opposition of a corporate application for license to store 40,000 tons of high-level nuclear waste.
We've got many people from all over this nation who are fighting it, and I'm hoping that our local politicians and our local governments will come together, along with our state, put a lot of pressure to make this not happen.
Nothing that's man-made can be 100% sure. And we can, with this industry, with this waste, I mean, we can't have any accidents or incidents whatsoever. They just can't afford it.
The oil and gas industry representatives are also concerned with the storage of high-level nuclear waste in the Permian Basin.
Yeah, the Permian Basin is the largest single oil field in the world. And as we sit today, it's producing 4.5 million barrels of oil a day. And that's our energy security for the United States. And we think that's a bad place to site this waste.
Thomas Graham, spokesperson for INTERIM Storage Partners, said that it would take at least 18 months before a decision would be made by the three judges on the NRC and Atomic Safety and Licensing Board to grant or not to grant a license to ISP to store high-level nuclear waste in Andrews County. For DRB Media Communications Digital News, Danny Barrera.
Thank you for following us on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, also at DannyVisionEntertainment.com. For DRB Media Communications Digital News, Viridiana Marquez.